Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. That dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Breaks free. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Game makes it second and medium. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. LSU getting set with a first and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Setting the tone early for how about the execution, opening drive of a conference
championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to the air in the first play of this conference championship. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chuck play. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. Incomplete again. The 3rd straight misfire. Brings up 4th down now. The Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the LSU offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. The Gamecocks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Back-to-back deep shots. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for his back. Oh, and another incompletion.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Punting ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. Not much on the return, but hit set up the offense at the 35.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. He's found some room at the 45. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
This defense is making it tough. Ball sit at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence, and they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's got some space here. He steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Here comes the bunch formation. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pressure is coming. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. What I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, South Carolina. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Automatic on PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying on their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. It's a Huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The same runner's got it again. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Decides to go for it in this fourth down. Toss play to the outside. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PHC is good, and they go up 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To dart to the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. We're right back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The punt team making their way on the field. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Bringing pressure. Fires it on the move. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. He's got room to run. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's first and goal for the offense.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to throw it again. He lets it rip, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The ball is caught, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
This defense is hanging tough. Can they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Short pass finds the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
LSU.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
The sack sets up second down. Looking for a man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. Look out, whole different game now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back. It's Knight. The short hands. It's West. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Play call here, third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A big defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down mark. No huddle here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Slides the quick throw. Looks like LSU has the 1st down. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense.
Nice execution here for the 1st down, and this is what they like to do. Doesn't necessarily have to be a big pass play to get this tempo kicked into gear, but here they come.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. As a design quarterback keeper. He gets loose. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick catch. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Punt over the middle. It's Cook. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
They make the stop. The offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the completion made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Same tailback, another carry. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down. The clock runs down here in the third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Second down after that previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision?
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Knight. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Looking to scramble. Grabbed by the receiver. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. QB to the tight end for a completion. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Great connection there for 6 points. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU, 27.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they... And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they've got the returner corralled. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Grinding away on the ground. Running with purpose.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Gamecocks looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the back gets the football. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, at this stage of the football game, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking about a couple things. You're playing with the lead. You have great field position. Keep running the football. And the importance of that is the clock will continue to move, and you have a chance to be able to ice this victory.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. The Gamecocks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Design quarterback run. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. He muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
An important 3rd down and goal now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. QB keeper all the way. Warriors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Dropping back, it's Knight. He lets it go. It's a beautiful throw, hits him in stride. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The pass rush closing in. And this time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw it on first down.
Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. To the air. It's Knight. The ball is hauled in. Looks like LSU has the first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. He makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Great catch when they desperately needed it. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they've got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yeah, and a good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself. You hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult